perhaps also to prevent the return of Jean-Bertrand Aristide. Probably the number 2 story word after looter was miracle, right? Miracle. An inspiring story of survival, rescue, somebody pulled alive from the rubble. It's a great story. We saw rescue after rescue on TV. The message, people were being rescued. These telegenic individual rescues accounted for fewer than 200 people in the face of more than 200,000 unrescued dead people, though nobody really knows how many, because there was no photo ID system to photograph the dead before they were bulldozed into mass graves. We didn't see much of what this picture shows us. Taken 17 days after the earthquake, a convoy of supplies stalled, sitting undistributed. Another story where we heard a lot was orphans. Especially in the first days, there were numerous stories of orphans. Orphans, we read, were being handed out. For a few days, the coverage, including the Hope for Haiti telethon, looked like an ongoing adoption commercial. Who said Haiti doesn't have raw materials? For some years now, it's been producing children for the international adoption market. A plane load of orphans was one of the first planes out of Haiti when the U.S. took over. It's rather like those stories of individual rescues. It's great for the individuals who get rescued. And if they don't get rescued when they get to be 14 or so, then they're reclassified as looters. Well, when they busted those Baptists from Ohio, you read about that, right? Everybody knows about the Baptists, led by professional personal shopper Laura Silsby, who were trying to leave the country with 33 children that weren't theirs. It turned out some of those children weren't really orphans. They were orphans with parents, which is a different, sort of market segment. They had been kidnapped, basically. Children were harvested through a process that included going door to door and asking for children. They bought children from desperately poor families. And that's looting. Mm-hmm. That's looting. The result is that now no one can get children out. A friend of mine left Haiti yesterday after a failed mission to bring his 6-year-old stepdaughter to New York. He told me on the phone yesterday from Haiti there were 2,000 people outside the American embassy in Tabar. Tabar is not in the directly affected area. It's by the Dominican border. There were U.S. soldiers everywhere, he said. They weren't helping people. My friend asked one of them, "Why are you guys here?" And the answer he got from a soldier was, "So someone else won't be." Fuss over the Baptist child looters from Idaho was the flashpoint for media discussion that skirted close to a word that we never hear when we talk about Haiti, or for that matter Cuba, because it's not a story word. Sovereignty. The idea that Haiti's a sovereign nation, an independent country that controls its own frontiers, the second sovereign nation to be established in the hemisphere, as you may recall. But Haitian sovereignty has never meant much to the United States, so when the U.S. military took over the Port-au-Prince airport and decided who came in and who went out, it was simply portrayed as the right thing to do. The U.S.'s priority at first was evacuating white folks and orphans and not getting medical aid in, as Doctors Without Borders loudly complained after their planes full of medical supplies were diverted to the Dominican Republic as people lay dying in the streets. The U.S. military priority was security, a word we heard a lot, not helping, security. I just want to show you one image that if you know the story of the Miami Rice, that is to say when, in order to pay off Duvalier's debts, the Haitians were required to remove tariffs, which removed the protection for domestic rice farmers. So instead, cheaper imported rice was dumped from the U.S. market. This drove the Haitian rice farmers out of business. It also didn't benefit Haitian consumers all that much because there was still a market. Who made the money on that was the wealthy elite of importers. But now Haiti does not raise its own rice. We're told that the Haitian government has no credibility. We heard the term failed state, but this leads us to the great unmentionable in the news coverage, which is that one reason the Haitian government has no credibility is that its largest political party, was forbidden from participating in the elections, and that the United States, through gun-toting black proxies, forcibly removed the elected leader Jean-Bertrand Aristide from office twice, once in the 90s and once in the 2000s, and up till now has prevented his return. One more story that we hear. You can help by texting. You don't have to get off the couch. Just text this number and you've done it. It's good to give, and yeah, they do need help. I would like to say maybe don't give to the Red Cross. They had 15 people in Haiti before the earthquake. Partners in Health had thousands. But if you really want to help, befriend a Haitian. Do business with Haitians here in New York. Any money that goes into the Haitian community in Brooklyn is going to find its way down to Haiti for years to come. Yeah. They're the ones with the skills and the connections and the desire to distribute it. And if you think Haitians can't do anything for themselves, you don't know Haitians. Finally, it's a good thing that Haiti's at least on the map for the first time. The country needs an infrastructure. It's going to be a long haul, but Haiti needs to be rebuilt by decently compensated Haitian labor and as much as possible by Haitians directing the effort with an autonomous Haitian state. And I hope that we can tell that story in the media. Thank you very much.
Awesome.